How is it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with yet another leak involving Bethesda Game Studios and Starfield. This one looks promising, but at the same time a bit shady. But as always, I am here to break it all down for you. So, either Starfield is real and Bethesda is slowly leaking information to us to see how we feel about all of this before E3, or faking Starfield information like this is some kind of new stupid-ass trend. Either way, here we are again. Keep in mind, though, that Fallout 4 did have a number of leaks that turned out to be true, some of which were very similar to things like this. But as always, we have to remember to filter our hype and approach leaks like this as if we were a lawyer or a prosecutor and automatically assume that this is all fake until proven real in a court of Skullzi. Now let's get to this new leak. Like ye leaks of old, this new one comes to us from 4chan and the VG Gaming boards. Here is the post. A link is in the description below, but be warned because for some reason off and on this link may not work and the post disappears but comes back without explanation. Now the OP doesn't really give any context as to why they have this information. No, my dad works at Bethesda post here, but this leak does contain what seems to be the entire lineup for the Microsoft E3 showcase. Now this showcase is said to be about 2 hours long, and Microsoft will announce a new Xbox Elite controller, a new achievement system which sounds totally interesting as I am an achievement whore, and new custom color options for the Xbox One X. But that's not why you're here, is it? I know what you want to hear about. Along with this information, the leak provides a list of games that will be featured or announced during the Microsoft E3 showcase. This list contains both games that will be released this year in 2018 as well as 2019. Here is that list. And check it out, Starfield. As predicted by previous leaks, Starfield is set to not only be announced at the E3 Microsoft press conference, but in typical Bethesda fashion, Starfield will be released later this year. Likely, in my opinion, in October or November. I find it very interesting that previous leaks also said that Starfield will be featured during the 2018 Microsoft E3 press conference, so either this leak is just following that trend of bullshit set by the previous leaks, or it's possible that there may be some truth to all of this. Now, other than that far stretch of proof, I can't say that this leak is real as there isn't any evidence to back it up, but I do really hope that this is real. There is, however, one bit of evidence that I originally thought could possibly debunk this from the start. With this post, the OP uploaded this image. I instantly recognized it as Halo, but wasn't sure what game it came from or what it was from exactly. I wasn't sure, but it definitely turns out not, because I traced this image back to its source and it turns out it is a concept art from the cancelled game Halo Wars 3. You can find this concept art all over the internet. At first, I thought the OP may have uploaded this image to try and pass it off as some kind of leaked Halo game screenshot to give this leak more credibility, but apparently this leak also suggests that the Microsoft E3 press conference will, for some reason, talk about the cancelled Halo Wars 3. So, with that being said, this image really doesn't affect this leak one way or another. So other than all of this, I don't really know what to think about this leak. I can't say it's real since there is no evidence, but at the same time, there isn't really immediate evidence to debunk this leak other than the fact that it comes to us from a random post on 4chan. But keep in mind, previous leaks like this turned out to be true back in the pre-Fallout 4 days, and I do find it very interesting that so many of these leaks specifically predict Starfield to be announced at the Microsoft E3 press conference this year. But what I want to know is, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Do you think that this leak is real? How bad do you want Starfield to be announced at E3 this year? What would you do for Bethesda Bar? If you are hyped for whatever Bethesda is doing and you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider playing a part in building the channel by subscribing to me on Patreon. A link is in the description below. To make sure you don't miss out on any of the future news to come, be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on so you can watch new videos first. And also follow me on Twitters as I post things there first. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when an asteroid hits Earth right as Starfield gets announced. Turns out Bethesda predicted the end of the world.
Bye, have a great time.